Hey. Friday night. Friday night. Look at that storm system. And that was taken a day ago, I think. Florida is unbelievable. Oh, welcome to the DOXXreport. I don't have to do a formal introduction, do I? I mean, what a smash hit JAX and Dr. Bob are. Let's see. Watch Nicholas is using that for content. Jock is using it for content on the Horology Dungeon. And he was even on the show and he uses it for content. Now that's flattery. Now that's not Timmy's music. I like the tune. I thought I had something picked, but I don't know what I did with it. So I just went to Timmy. And he's out of town anyway, but it's not his. It's YouTube's. Who we got out there? Lurkers or participants? We have Dr. Bob. He's here. He's got a wrench. Imitation, nah. It's just a nice tune. I'm relaxing. I just poured a cognac. I'm using a wide glass so I don't spill it this time. Let's see, what do we got here? We got 1786 cognac, XO, extra old. Minimum of 15 years. But I think I'm going to go, when this runs out, I'm just going to stay with the Kirkland brand, I think. Costco, that was pretty good. So, I paired my watch. I found the Casio app. I have two phones. I have an iPhone 17 Pro and an iPhone 16e. So the E is my daily driver. If I'm going to lose one, what just ended? You got to talk into somewhat complete sentences. I'm not going to spend my time trying to figure out what you're talking about, okay? Just ended. I hope you can hear me. So I think you can hear me. I guess I should have checked my sound. Hang on. Audio. I think it's there. Yeah, you can hear me. So I got a 16E for the daily driver. But my Casio app was on the 617, so I just deleted it off the 17, and I deleted the one off of, I just started from scratch. But if you sign, okay, thank you, Rich Mitch. Welcome. So I deleted the app entirely. I don't have to load all the watches because if you sign in with Google, it'll remember you. So I'll have my watches. So I keep holding down the button and it won't pair. So I have to pair it. And then so I turn on the Bluetooth and location and, use it all the time. And then I started doing the modes on the Frogman. And you got to get it set to where it's just the regular mode. And then I held it. Then it paired. So I'm assuming the other ones are going to pair too. So when I put it on, I'll just pair them up as I go. So it took care of that. And you want to go? Let's get off of that storm. Why wouldn't I be well? Yeah. My eyelids kind of cleared up very well. I got rid of that soap I've been using. What am I doing? Hang on here. I don't want to dox myself. Let's get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We're inside with some nice music. Kind of nice. Why should Timmy have it all to himself? So there was one comment. Good. Let's see, audio's fine. Hope you're well. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Again, the eye cleared up. Or not, it wasn't, the eye was always clear. It was just that, whatever that thing is, the eyelid. And I got rid of that soap and I started using Dove, which is moisturizer. And so that really helped. And there's still some dry skin hanging on, but I'm not going to mess with it. And I had, Dial, bar soap, and Irish Spring. No. Dr. Bob bragging, I have multi-band 6, no phone needed. I have some of those too. And that's great. Yeah, I'm in the window, it's great. I got a wall clock, 2 wall clocks that use it. So I just have to make sure there's a battery in it. So, Yeah, but some of the higher end ones you can do with the phone. So I'll go through them, but I wasn't going to do it all, take the whole day to do it. And the stream, Watch Nicholas is over there and saying JAX got me a straw. I don't listen to Watch Nicholas anymore, but I saw the headline because he makes it up like Curly. He makes the shit up. So whatever he says, just come over here and ask me. And I'll tell you what I believe in or what I think or what I subscribe to. I don't know if I only believe in one thing, but what I subscribe to or, what's out there as far as, I don't call it a belief or science or whatever, politics. Rich Mitch, man, he likes those commodities. Yeah, he do. Gold breached 5,000 this week, and silver breached $100. I think they now advance further and aggressively. Full disclosure, you hold it, right? That's kind of a pessimistic holding, really, when you think about it. Trump talked about tariffs, and I told you what the Secretary of Treasury said. Just don't panic. And this is, shake, rattle, and deal. And then he got all these agreements and removed the tariffs that he was talking about. I kind of felt bad about that because you don't additional tariffs. But I guess if you do a trade, maybe it's in the writing of it that it can be additional tariffs can come and go. But if you do a deal with somebody, you can't go back and say, well, I'm going to higher tariffs on that. You've already done the steel and the pharmaceuticals, so. I believe it. Rich Mitch, I believe it. I'm a sad and what's there to be pessimistic about? You're breathing, aren't you? You're alive. I suppose you've got money to be online. You can eat. I'm having a cognac. I was out there not washing. It had been raining here a couple days before, and you get that dirty, grimy stuff on your trunk from the road. But I had that sealant put on, so I dragged the hose out there and squirted it off and then kind of toweled it down. I didn't really rub it hard. And so that was cool. It was in the 70s today. It was like, it was the low 80s, wasn't it? Let me look. Sunday, where I live, it's going to be 84 degrees. Unbelievable. So let's look at the weather. Today, the high was 79 degrees. Tomorrow, what is today? Yeah, it's Friday. Tomorrow it'll be 77. Can you believe it? And then Sunday, 85. Chance of rain on Monday, which I don't believe. But that snowstorm, I know JAX is in the southern part of Ohio. So I went and looked up, I don't know what city it is, so I just put in South Point, Ohio, which is like the southernest state. They're going to get 7 inches of snow Saturday and like another 8 inches on Sunday. You're going to be snowed in. And he better not take that Lexus out on, if it's ice, if it turns to rain, that's terrible. But hopefully he just gets the snow. I wonder if he's got a snowblower or he gets out there and shovel it by hand. I would imagine he would have a snowblower. Oh, that'd be bad. Ugh. But I'm out here. It's just great. This storm is going to be, I don't know how many people out of power. This will be interesting. They had a guy on one of the weather channels from Texas, and he was all smug, and he says, we got wind and solar, and we got battery. I'm thinking, I don't know. And I don't know how many homes you can handle. I don't know how strong the grid is. Really? You already asked him no snowblower? He's out there shoveling it by hand, or he just drives over the top of it? Rich Mitch, Lex, can I ask you what you thought about what Trump said about other NATO nations holding back from the front? I didn't know exactly what he said, and so I don't want to comment. And I saw Keir Starmer, who was asked, well, should he apologize? So I don't know. He's pretty blunt. I don't, until I see that. I don't know. I don't have a reaction to it. I gotta taste my brandy here. Excuse me, cognac. Ah, very tasty. So I wake up in the morning, Friday. I had my fitness clothes laid out. Thank you, Rich, as I understand. I had my fitness clothes laid out and everything else, and then I get this email from, well, I should show that to you. Hang on. Where don't I have it here? Where's the media? So I get this thing. And oh, by the way, JAX did not give me a copyright strike. I didn't get a strike at any time here on this thing. So again, don't just, he's making up stuff as he goes. Live stream copyright notice. Your stream was interrupted. The name of the stream: Everybody wants some. I want some. Hate too. Hi, DOXXreport. Due to a copyright match. So I'm thinking this is the algorithm. I don't know how, because it wasn't. They must have a code on the. I don't know how they do it. How could they figure it out? It was from the dialogue of the movie, because there was there wasn't any music. Your stream was interrupted. And what the cool thing was, Docs and the crew there just stayed. They hung out. It was great. And then it came back on. Video title, yeah, okay, got it. Streams are interrupted when copyright content is detected. How could they detect that clip? So I'm reading this as like, I don't know how they could do that when there was just dialogue and exhaust. After copyrighted material is, now I got this at 3:30 in the morning. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled. Sincerely, the YouTube team. Okay. And so JAX, messaged me, and at first I didn't know, I don't know how that would have happened, how they would have detected it. So later, I get another one at 6:09 a.m. See, I'm full disclosure. What do we got? Comments? Well, I don't think it's cool. I mean, they take it down, but they never tell you, well, the exact, can you imagine? I'm promoting and I'll more about that. I'll tell you what should have happened, and that's going to be, I got to write up a policy and send it to JAX. I write out the policy so I understand it too. He can't read my mind, so I have to spell it out for myself first. It's kind of cool. They can stop and start the stream when the material is on. Well, they didn't do it when it was on. See, that's the key. You hit on a great observation. I say cool. Actually, I mean terrified. Well, yeah, and JAX there is doing the stream, and nobody's there except the group, but they all hung in there, and it came back on. So that's true. That's true, Dr. Bob. But let me go with this here. 6:09 a.m. Copyrighted content has been detected in your video. Again, as a result, the video has been blocked. Now they decide to block everything, and can no longer be played on YouTube. What? This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. We just won't, we'll just take it down completely. It was the two-lane blacktop active, or the race scene. NBC Universal owns it, and it's blocked globally. Shut her down. So I'm looking at it. And then, so here's my theory on it. I don't know for sure, but I'm going with it. If that clip would have been played one time, I think they would have let it go. But when they saw it a second time, they were replaying this to make money on it, even though my channel's not monetized. But the algorithm just does its job. So part of the policy will be you play it one time, because the Burt Reynolds one was played one time. So I'm thinking, again, if it would have been just one time, but when somebody comes on and says, hey, I missed it, play it again. No, go and watch it from the beginning. Going forward, I think it's going to be, you play it and that's it. If you missed it, just go back, watch it, and then come back to the normal. You know, a lot of people will do that. They don't want to. When you get in, when I find a stream, like I go to Morty's Diner, and there's, you know, he's 20 minutes in or 15 minutes, I'll go to the beginning and catch up. So I think that's what happened. It's NBC Universal, and it's such an old film, and it's basically a promotion. So again, I think if it was one time, it would have been okay. But there's no strike. There was never a strike. Full disclosure. So I'm showing you what I have seen. So what did I do? Copyright information, high-res, blacktop, content on NBC Universal. Video cannot be seen or monetized. Wow. So here are the choices they gave me. You can dispute it. Why would I dispute it? I don't, you know, for something like that, trim out the segment. So I clicked on that, and as soon as it finished up the trimming, it came back globally. Boom, they put it back up. However, they left the name of the video and the trailer. They didn't have a problem with that. They just don't show the scene. So I'm thinking, again, one time I think it would have been okay. We wouldn't have to go through this, but it's a learning curve, right? I learn. CFN Global has learned a lesson one time. They didn't mind the Burt Reynolds clip. No, they didn't. Why? Because that really was not a movie. That was somebody's interpretation of the movie, because they altered it. And so I don't think it picked up on it. But I think going forward, I don't care what it is. Going forward, it's going to be just one time only. You want an intro? Fine, do an intro, but not repeatedly. Docs, give us the weather business. Well, it depends where you live. This is going to affect millions of people. And if you look at that map, I don't know all the color codes of it, obviously. Where's my media? I think that purple is ice. That's going to shut down everything. And then it's going to bring down the lines and everything else. But look, Texas and the Northeast, everybody, I think millions of people, really. Heavy snow, and the ice is the worst thing. We'll see. We'll see. Starts tomorrow, I guess. Shut her down. That's right. I mean, block globally. For that's such a, I never heard of the film, and we're just doing a promotion. That was a good show. Too bad they took it. Well, it's back up now. It's all there. But don't tell anybody. Don't tell NBC Universal. But the entire unedited clip is where? It's on X. Because JAX enables X and YouTube and X. So it's still over on X if you want to see it. But all that's been taken out is the clip. Well, that's, you know, I get you. There's people when I see, I don't want to watch it either. Lavishly Fat. I couldn't watch the full stream since Jamie was on it. Well, yeah, that's another one. Oh, here's the Franchise Club. Hello. Oh, let's see. What I got you in the title there. Name drop Friday, January 23rd. Curly, Watch Nicholas, Bob, Dr. Bob, Bateman, Morty, as in Morty's Diner, Aussie and Aussie Expat, JAX, Archie, as in Archie Luxury, Jock, as in Horology Dungeon, and he's over there using the JAX and Dr. Bob show, which he was part of. Erin, Dirk, Diggler, Mookie, and Jamie. What on earth do they have in common? Hello, thank you for being, allowing me to be in your chat. Morty seems obviously... the franchise clubs, hello, Docs chat. I have opened. Thank you for being fair. Well, I'm tolerant to a degree about allowing me in the chat. Morty's Diner, Mortimer seemed to object with extreme prejudice. No, he's just wondering why would I allow you on? But I say he's civil when he's over here, and I don't watch his channel. So I know he's said a lot of bizarre things, but it's a projection. If people can't figure that out, if they want to believe what he says, it's just like Watch Nicholas. He's making all sorts of stuff up. Laughing, he says, shalom. Lavishly fat, shalom. Let's see, that film had 2 rock stars. I know, isn't that strange? I guess they just wanted to be in a film. Just put me, be in Hollywood, get to do a film. Mark T., that film had 2 rock stars, Dennis Wilson and James. In that particular clip, I don't know if they were on that clip. Oh, okay, you got to tell me that story someday. You got a microphone? Are you telling me Jamie? Let me read it. He ruined my New Year's, Docs. Unforgivable. I will take that grievance to the grave with me. Jamie? You gave Jamie that much power to ruin your New Year's Eve? Let me have a drink on that. Method acting. Blackhand, Dr. Bob Curley, let's see. Method acting is hard in the entertainment business, Docs. And Mark T., they starred in that movie, Stunt Casting. Well, JAX really knows these movies. I don't know that kind of detail. Timmy's back, baby. Is he really, Dr. Bob? Oh, I didn't watch any of it. Timmy is back. Did you get any good content out of it? No. I talked about giving Dutch ovens today. Did he leave the roommate over there, or did she return with him? Or did maybe she jumped ship. So it's Friday night here. Beautiful day. So what else was I going to tell you? So I am car shopping. I made a couple folders. I got a Mercedes, the Mercedes-Benz M256. And then, of course, I started, JAX has an influence on me. I started my Lexus 350 file. So I got some good ideas. Is that a lot? 60 viewers when he came back? Mark T. Timmy got, well, that's good for him. How much money did he make? That's what he's there for. Buy a cyber truck, never. Electric truck? I'm not buying electric anything. Really? All right, there you go. No sign of the roommate. Well, you do. You all do. Even I have it. Mark T. Sarcasm, Docs. Oh, I see. Docs, I'm dying to know what I have in common. Well, you're going to have to hang around. I'm going to have to hang around. That's basically, what else did I prep today? Oh, I make some notes too. Let me cover my storytelling. Show notes. Okay, I talked about the copyright stream taken down. But there was no strike. And I talked about the policy. I guess we get to name drop. And the Casio app, yeah, I'll link them all up as I use them. But the multi-band 6 is really cool. And then you don't just put it in the window. And maybe it won't maybe do it every night, but it'll do it often enough where you won't notice any difference. It's perfect timekeeping. Whiskey toddy weather, yeah. If I lived up there in that snow, that's when I would drink the peat monster I got. What is it? Highland Park, 12-year-old. I can tolerate it, but it's not my favorite. I like the Highlands. So, I guess I got 12 people. I guess I got to show you. You're all here for this, okay? Well, let's bring somebody over here first. Who's behind this? Who's behind all this? Name dropping. Well, there he is. Oh, there, he's kind of getting the Barry Manilow look, isn't he? Who is that? Anybody guess who that is? The celebrity? He's the celebrity now of YouTube. Any guesses on who that is? Your male comrades. Oh, I don't know about that. Wrestling shirtless in the snow with your male comrades. Weather actually is live. Oh, it was so beautiful out there. Then the lawn guy dropped by and gave me some suggestions on what should I have done to the lawn, like a top dressing or something. It really looks bad in the back. It's ratty look. I think he says, well, I wouldn't say it's ratty looking, but he gave me some ideas. They don't do it though. You do a aeration and then like a heavy raking and then top dressing of something. Oh, come on. You don't know who that is? Was gifted a bottle of Buffalo Trace. Really? Well, I don't even want to say the guy's name. That's who it is. Can't you tell? Maybe a little older. But that's how it came out. I don't even know who that is. Rick Ashley. Don't know. Margaret Chow. Is that Rick Ashley? Betty White? Oh, boy. Loose Tooth, it's your voice, Mookie. Kind of sound like Jack and Erin. No? Jock and Erin. No. Jamie's younger brother. Well, this guy doesn't get along with anybody that's older than he is. He hangs... Well, I don't want to... No, I'm not going to say. Not going to say. I thought maybe the stuffed animal collection. Dave Conley. No. No, that's the superstar YouTube. Anyway, let's get to... I like to do spreadsheets. You know that. I like to do an accounting. So I did an accounting. And name drop the live stream, No More Effect, I Refuse, 1 day ago. Now it's probably 2 days ago. At the Green Shroom. A 12-hour presentation by the celebrity. And the number, I thought they were picking on Morty, but it looks like Morty way down the list. This is the number of times your name was mentioned in the comments. No, or anywhere, not even in the comments, in the stream, either by the host or the chat or somebody else live on the stream. And look who won. Curly. Number of times the name Curly came up, 203 times in 12 hours. That would average mentions per hour, approximately 17. And I thought this stream was all about him. Didn't he say that? My stream's all about me? Apparently not. Nikki or Nicholas. So Curly's gold, gets the gold medal. Nikki was mentioned 141 times. And that would be, in a 12-hour span, that would be approximately 12 hours, 12 mentions per hour. And I'm down. I thought I was a leader until I searched for Morty and I searched for my name. And then I was thinking, well, there could be some other people. I didn't know I'd go all the way down to third place. 118 times, that would be mentions per hour, 10. And the stream was... But he won't answer questions. He won't talk about it. He said he was going to talk about his problem. Well, I think we all know he's got a problem. Come on. Dr. Bob was mentioned 75. Now, that's an interesting one. Dr. Bob, you got mentioned quite a few times. 75 times a total, and that would be... Now, I also looked for docs, DOX and DOXX. I didn't get one hit. It was just Lex or Lexter. Dr. Bob got 75 mentions in a 12-hour span. That would be mentions per hour would be 6. Bateman. I looked for Bateman, couldn't find it. But as soon as I put in Baitman, he came up high, 58 mentions in a 12-hour period on the stream, the live stream. No more effort, I refuse. So he's laying on the couch. accepting his celebrity status. No preparation, really. But you got to give him credit hanging in there for 12 hours. So Bateman 58, that would be 5 per hour. His name, Tommy. And I don't think Tommy was there that long. 57 times his name was mentioned in a 12-hour period. And that would be 5 per hour. Okay, we got 9 comments. I think he's kind of got that look. Look how he's dressing. Green room should have stayed away, already falling apart. He was never going to put in the effort. I mean, you know that. Mark T, green room should have stayed away, already falling. And he came back. 2 years. I wonder what his parents think. I don't know. Lavishly fat. Mookie, rookie numbers, Mookie. Yeah, but we'll get back to that. It's showtime, the real Perry TV. Upvoted, well, thank you. Tommy Intifada with 57 mentions. I was surprised he got that high up. He wasn't there that long. And then Mortimer, who got 41, and that's he only got 3 mentions an hour. Same as Aussie, practically. Aussie expat. Lavishly fat. Oh, you don't like Jamie or Dodger? They shouldn't even be on this chart. Where's Dodger? Now, there is one just below Dodger. Sorry, Baba, I couldn't get, it wouldn't fit, and I didn't want to, you got 3, so which is really, but you're there, Baba. Docs, what percentage of 100 is AC3 divorce? So it doesn't have to be 100%. They've already, I don't know how it works over in Australia. I think you just got to be separated. She's just waiting the time out. He seems to think it's a done deal. Now, he is changing the narrative. He's bringing Mr. Lie into it. And there's no Mr. Well, there is a Mr. Lie, but he's never in the pit. He was... I almost was going to dig up those, I have a Chinese mistress and she F's like crazy. And he admitting to the affair. And why shouldn't I love her? Tell me, what's wrong with that? Well, you're married with 2 kids. But so, who knows? I think it's over for him anyway. No matter, forget the marriage, just the dream, his facade he's built for himself. Like he's some kind of Archie luxury. That's his false self. But pretty high. I don't know what it is. I'll try to mention docs more in the next show, says Dr. Bob. Now overlay 1 minute rolling engagement stats to transcript. What? This was easy to do, really. Now, before remind me to tell you about Morty. So I think this Barry here was very rude to Morty. He's you call it trolling, needling. He's just ill-mannered. And I put the clips up on X if you want to go check it out. Mookie says, now overlay 1 minute rolling engagement stats to transcribe sex. And I'm not doing all that. To taking a channel in the Archie. You could unlock the secret recipe to tanking a channel in the Archieverse. I'm just educating people, trying to. But there's some that will never leave the guy. That's true. But you're there, Baba. You're there, Golden Baba, or I used to call him, Babbling Baba. You got 3. So let's back to the chart, shall we? I have a cheat sheet over here so I can see it easier. So Mortimer 41. So really, Curly got, right to the top. JAX, 32. That'd be 2.5 mentions per hour. Archie, way down the list, 32. For his status, right? I mean, for the Grand Poobah, the cult leader, the Beast of Brisbane, that'd be 2.5 per hour. And then Jock got 30. They didn't really track that. Erin, 25. Dirk Diggler, 7. Mookie, 7. Jamie, 5. Dodger, 5. Baba, 3. That's my name drop stats. That's what you have in common. A show about himself, and he dragged all of you in there. And now, let's get rid of him. Kick him out of here. All that matters is that I'm above Mookie. You were there, Dirk. You were there. Let's see, what else have I got? Well, I've covered this before, but I am not a creationist. So in simple terms, and my source is here, it's the Discovery Institute. They're the organization promoting intelligent design, or ID. Intelligent design and creationism is not the same. Here's the difference. And I'm not a creationist. Creationism, often meaning young earth creationism or creation science, starts with the Bible, especially a literal reading of Genesis. Some is literal, some is symbolic. That's my stance. It defends ideas like God creating the earth and life in 6 days, a few thousand years ago, sometimes including a global flood. I think there was a flood. It's based on religious scripture first, then tries to fit science to match it. Okay, I don't promote creationism. Intelligent design. It starts with scientific evidence from nature, like the complexity of living things, such as cells. You cannot believe it. We've never, ever been able to create a cell. We can modify them. Science has never created a living cell. Or DNA that looks designed. It argues that some features of life in the universe are best explained by an intelligent cause, some kind of designer, rather than just random chance and natural processes like evolution. Evolution is, it's a theory in crisis. Intelligent design doesn't rely on the Bible or any sacred text. It doesn't specify who the designer is, could be God, but it doesn't say, doesn't commit to a young earth, and doesn't defend Genesis. It's presented as a scientific theory that's agnostic about the designer's identity or religious beliefs or religious details. All right, in short, creationism is religion-based, Bible to science, then science, while intelligent design is evidence-based, science, inference of design, and claims no religious commitments, according to the Discovery Institute. And you go to discover.org, they got some great videos. They emphasize that even some critics acknowledge the distinction, though opponents often call ID creationism in disguise for rhetorical reasons. That's as far as I'm going to go on it. Now, the primordial soup theory, okay, or the Operan-Haldane hypothesis, posits, is that a word, P-O-S-I-T-S? Posits that life arose through a chemical evolution in a prebiotic ocean rich in simple organic compounds formed under a reducing atmosphere dominated by methane and ammonia. According to analysis from the Discovery Institute, this idea faces significant challenges and is considered implausible based on multiple lines of evidence. Key critiques include inaccurate assumptions about Earth's early atmosphere. The theory requires a strongly reducing environment to facilitate organic synthesis. but geological evidence indicates it was more neutral, primarily composed of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water, with minimal methane or ammonia. This composition hinders the formation of essential organic compounds, as even Stanley Miller, of the famous Miller-Urey experiment, acknowledged that a reducing atmosphere is crucial for such reactions. Failure to produce critical biomolecules. Experiments have not reliably synthesized key components like cytosine, cytosine, an RNA base, which decomposes rapidly or requires implausible concentrated conditions. Similarly, ribose sugar formations yield unstable mixtures, and no natural process selects the specific right-handed need for life. You know, molecules are left-handed or right-handed. Life only uses, or life specifies right-handed. Now, how can a lightning bolt do that? Barriers to polymerization and self-replication. Nucleotides cannot form stable chains without enzymes, which don't exist pre-life. And creating a self-replicating RNA molecule randomly is statistically impossible. The odds for even a simple 100 nucleotide ribozyme exceeds the number of atoms in the universe. Read that again. The odds for even a simple 100 nucleotide ribosome exceeds the number of atoms in the universe. Chicken and egg paradoxes. Nucleic acids require proteins for replication and translation, but proteins need nucleic acids to be produced, creating an irresolvable interdependence. The genetics code's arbitrary mapping between sequences and functions also lacks any chemical or physical explanation. Overall, the Discovery Institute concludes that the theory relies on unproven assumptions, exaggerated experimental successes like Miller-Urey, which used an incorrect atmosphere, and insurmountable probabilistic hurdles, making spontaneous chemical origins of life from a soup untenable without invoking a non-natural processes. You can't have life without intelligence. There's an intelligence design. And that's all I have to say about it. I'm glad I didn't have another drink. I couldn't have finished that. Let's see, loose tooth, but you're there, Baba. That's it. Okay, all that matters. Okay, interesting title, laughing. I thought it was pretty good. Name drop. Morty's Diner, there he is. Good evening, nice place you got there. Thank you. Pretty futuristic. Got some nice background music. Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Didn't Dirk get banned for asking about, oh, you're listening to Watch Nicholas again? I haven't banned anybody. I put some people in timeout, and I didn't get a strike. I got copyrighted, but there's no strike. And I haven't banned anyone. Doesn't mean I won't, but it hasn't happened. I don't know what all that means. Maybe I should delete that. Lavishly fat. In the beginning, the earth was void and formless, and darkness is upon the face of the deep. I believe that, sure. Tommy, Loose Tooth greets Tommy, Dirk Diggler. Mookie was created with the latest NVIDIA NVLD chipset. I'll give you a drum roll for that, but I'm having a drink. Tommy says 58. I think that's what you had. What did you have? Where are you? Hang on. Back to the media. Tommy, 57. Oh, you want an extra one? Okay, I'll throw it in if you need it. It's not going to make any difference. You tied with Bateman. And you've been along a lot longer than Bateman. Oh, Dr. Bob, I don't know. You tell me yours first. I kind of have a kink. Okay, Dirk's getting in there. Docs, ever considered Fortnite? Let me look that up. You mean the guy's name? Oh, the platform? A game? Never. Never, ever. Wouldn't consider it. What a waste of time. They're killing everybody, mayhem, and guns and shooting everything. Fortnite, no. Not interested. Storm prep done. AD never calling. Oh, you got ice down there? Give us a report. AD never calling. Tell us about it. You got your power? I'll bet AD never calling's got a backup generator. It sounded like you considered it for a split second. I didn't know what it was. I don't keep track of the games. I would never, no, it doesn't interest me at all. I mean, the phone has all these games and everything. I turn it off. I'm not interested at all. Oh, Mookie, where do you get stats like that? Surgeon who plays video games over 3 hours per week make 37 fewer errors on laparoscopic drills and complete tests, 27. Oh, who knows? Careful. Who? Oh yeah, Green Room says he's owned me. They're quite the contrary, man. You're thinking about me all that time. You mentioned me all those times, trying to get me on this show. You failed. I didn't bite. I didn't even know it was on, but I'm not going on there. I know all about you. You're just an ill-mannered gamer, crazed gamer. Let's bring him into the. Let's bring him back in. Hang on. Where'd you go? Here you go. Kind of a different look for you, though. You really, I didn't give you a side profile. I know you're a little sensitive on that. You were on my show. I didn't. No, I was not on your show. Do bus driver? Tommy, do bus driver? Never had a. I had safe driving awards every year I worked there. So nobody got hurt. No crashes, thank God. I think you're stalking me, actually, because I'm not playing. I'm not no interest. Ageism is rife in the fishbowl. Yeah, well, he's got a thing against the boomers, that's for sure. I didn't take anything from anyone. I earned my money. He'll be there someday, if he's lucky, if he takes care of himself. Anyway, anyone seen two-lane blacktop? No, and NBC Universal. I believe if it would have been played just as the intro, and not a second time, it would have probably been okay. They would probably let it go. But now they go, oh, you're doing it multiple times, or you're trying to make money off of it. So that's my theory. Listen. Go look at his stream. Go look at him when he's looking right at this camera. Go judge for yourself, or go do your own thing now. Now this is AI, of course, naturally, but I don't tell it. I don't give instructions. Put a beak on this guy. I don't do that. There's a vicious rumor the DOXXreport enhances. No, is that correct? That's incorrect. I've been away and don't know what's going on. Well, you can be here every night and you still don't know what's going on. Docs, is that Melissa McCarthy? Dots on thumb. What? Is that hazardous to my health too? I do like pumpkin pie, and I eat it next to the golf course. Did that just double my risk for Parkinsonism? You hear that, Green Room? I love that. Now that's nasty stuff. That's not me saying that. Tommy, whoa, big. No, you're saying, I didn't. This is AI. I didn't give it specific instructions. I said, take this picture, put this guy in a. I could show you the whole picture if I wanted. I guess I could. because it's up on the X account. Let me go to my X account. And yeah, he thinks he's an entertainer, right? And we know that. So, okay, and close that. Let's bring him over here. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. I thought, I mean, it's AI. I don't have control over that. There he is. Which one do you prefer? No, I think that's, I said given an Australian background. I didn't know they would give me this particular one. I thought this looks pretty good, doesn't it? Make it bigger here. There he is, on stage for 12 hours. And it's all about him, but yet all those names come up in the stream. Okay, enough of that. Get out of here. I don't. Now that would be. I'm not going to do that. Pumpkin is great. I love pumpkin pie. Little vanilla ice cream, it's great. Yeah, another false narrative. I'm not even going to give you any airtime. Go do your Andy Kaufman shtick somewhere else. Let's see, that's supposed to be green room. This AI is out of control. Well, I'm just starting to like it. I mean, it was done enough to me. I mean, it's like, well, his hair color is right. I mean, if you notice on that live stream, it's not dark anymore. Maybe that's just the camera. I don't know. Go check his stream. I thought that too, and then I looked at the photo, and that's what the color is. Okay, now that's Tommy, not me. Couldn't you have at least asked him to slim that nose? I still think we're getting Rick rolled, says Dr. Bob. Ah, there you go. Mookie recognized it. The Sydney Opera House in the background was a nice touch. Maybe he'll be there someday. Who knows? Is that the new diet drug? Melissa? I don't even know who Melissa McCarthy is. Maybe am I supposed to know her? I've never heard of her. 55 years old. She is what? The boss and We're Happening. Let's see. What has she done? She's been on a lot of things. Wikipedia. There she is. Melissa McCarthy, born 1970, American comedian, actress, and producer. Good for her. If you get it to be a producer and you're successful, you're going to be making some big dollar. She's a recipient of numerous accolades. 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, 2 Academy Awards. Really? I honestly never heard of her, or I don't even recognize her. 2 Golden Globe Awards. McCarthy was named by Time as the 100 most influential people in the world in 2016. Okay, McCarthy has received, blah, blah, blah. On film, Best Supporting Actress, playing a comedian bridesmaid in the comedy Bridesmaids, 2011. I never saw that one. And Best Actress for her portrayal of writer Lee Israel in the biological film Can You Ever Forgive Me? Never saw that one. A string of commercial successful comedies such as Identity Theft. Never saw that one. The Heat. I did see Heat, but didn't see the Heat. Tammy, I missed Tammy. Didn't see that one. St. Vincent, never saw that one. Spy, I never saw that one. The Boss, never saw that one. Life of the Party, never saw that. I haven't seen one film she's ever been in. Okay, I mean, our paths never crossed. I don't know if I missed anything. I think I'm being stalked. I think he's stalking me, tell you the truth. What percentage are in premium crab legs? What? 0? What are you talking about, Docs? What percent of your IRA is in premium crab legs? Are you kidding? S&P 500. And speaking of which, I think we recovered. We're still up for the year. Let me go look. I know people, I'm a boomer and I got some money and, that upsets some people. The younger people are wasting their lives on the gaming consoles. Financing, scorecard, 2026, it's up 1%. So it came back. I mean, it was down a little bit, but you realize that's what an investor does. You hold it. So for the year, from January 1, it's up 1%, S&P 500. Stability. Invest in America. Mookie, luxury. What about luxury? I'm not even reading that green room. I mean, I would time you out, but then you're going to be crying on the next channel you go on that you got bended. He bent me. No, I just really don't want anything to do with you. Let's see, Tommy, Doc, do you prefer the NAC or the Plena Nikon lenses and why? I don't have I do have a camera, but not a high-tech, not a professional camera. So I have no idea. I'm in the streaming business. So I need to get it, and I don't need 4K because StreamYard doesn't do 4K. So I've got so what do I have when I do those out? So I use my iPhone when I'm in the birdcage, but from off the kitchen here, I have what the hell do I have? That's a good question. I forgot. Well, wait a second. It's right next to me here. I got a Panasonic full HD, high sensitivity, has a mic, but I never use it. And then it has a mini HDI port, and then I put it in the back of the iMac. It's held up. It's been pretty good. But and then I've got a Hero 10 I can put in the car. Tommy, damn it. Mookie, do we have to hear about this woman because of you? I really never heard of her. She's very accomplished. Good for her. Mookie, ding, 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 ding. Dirk Diggler. Okay. All right, let me give this due credit. Hang on. Dirk Diggler Lex. I don't think Erin would approve of this green room image. Okay, you were funny. One time you were funny. Well, does she like him or Jamie? He never asked Greenroom to sing for her. She never asked Greenroom to sing. It's always Jamie. What did he say? I missed that. I'll have to look for that. Trump got those crab legs down 15%, and word has it the outfit will make it. Who's the outfit? Oh, I got to look this up. That's bizarre. Grok. Let's go to Grok. I'm going to put in, what does President Trump have to do with crab legs? They come from Greenland or something? Oh boy. The main connection between I didn't know I get this kind of answer. The main connection between President Donald Trump and crab legs comes from a few different angles, mostly tied to memes, events, and criticisms. Trump has dined at seafood restaurants known for crab legs and stone crabs, like Joe's Seafood, Prime Steak, and Stone Crab. Oh, sounds good. In September 2025, during his presidency, he made a rare public outing to the D.C. location with staff and cabinet. Oh, and he's being criticized for that? Trump cries over crab legs. Oh, that's bullshit. I mean, why? There are two. Let's see what else we got. Older references. That's, boy, are they that desperate? That's all they can get him on? That he has a decent meal? I mean, where does the average guy go? What's the name of the lobster place? The chain. Skippy's or whatever the name of it is. Overall, it's a joke. It's just the left again. They're out of, they don't, that's all they got. That's all they got. Let's see, Trump got those legs. I don't know what that means. I'm ignoring you, Greta. Sorry. Gamers going to be highly efficient. I don't think so. I don't think they ever grow up. Some of them don't ever grow up, do they? I don't know what they end up doing. Mookie going to be highly efficient and accurate. Facts? Oh, come on. Let's see, Marcelo, according to Dr. Bob, is streaming again. Not that anyone cares. Well, you're welcome to run over there. Whoops. There's Dr. Bob's comment. Tommy, facts, not feelings. On what? Did I ever one time say ignore your facts? Ignore facts. But you have to have some intuition. I would trust my gut over any, quote, fact. KD ratio is over 150. COD and battlefied KD rate. What the hell is that? I don't know. I've never heard of that. What am I missing? Oh, don't give me that gaming crap. I thought you were talking about health things. Oh, is that gonna go into McDonald's? See if you can get a cup of coffee. Go tell them that at McDonald's. See what you can get for it, or put that on your job application, Dirk. Is over 1.5. Did that get you a job? I'm gonna be nice. Pentex, that's for chumps, Tommy. GMC watches. When you're in the birdcage. No, and that's the best filming I have when I go. Oh, that last stream I did, it was beautiful sunset. I didn't realize how beautiful it was until I got on my, put it on my television screen. I played it back to see if the audio was okay, and it was just beautiful. Really beautiful, I thought. In fact, I'll show you a photo of it. Towards the end, it was just a beautiful shot. DOXXreport on YouTube. DOXXreport. Super Evil. Sleepless in Shenzhen. That entire episode, let's mute it, was filmed. No, that's not the one either. What happened to it? Oh my God. Take it out of order. Let's see, live. No, Who's Your Daddy? Who's Your Daddy? Sponsor needed. That one. That was just gorgeous. Let's make that full screen. It looks better on the television, to tell you the truth. So let me share screen. Hang on. Let's get rid of this. Let's get him out of here. He does like the Jackson Dr. Bob show. I had to go in the birdcage to put the succulents back. I don't sit out there normally. I will go out. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Present. Share screen. Who yo daddy? Who yo daddy? Look at that sunset. Isn't that pretty? I was so busy in the stream I never looked up. See you can see the flag off to the left. Just beautiful. And as it got darker, well, no, we don't want to show you him. Just beautiful. But on the television it looked much nicer. What can I say? Palanca, apparently Europe pulling billions out of the USA funds and bonds after Greenland situation. Doubt it will make a difference. No, they don't. They don't have any power. They're screwed up. Their economies. They need America. They're in better shape than Canada. That party's over. I'm sorry. They've screwed up too bad. I mean, they believe it. They believe in all that nonsense. Tommy approves. Oh, I please Tommy. Tommy, Panasonic is actually great for video. Laughing my ass off. He believes me about the crap. Well, it was in there. It's in Grok. They went after him. That's all they got on him. Not even reading it. Rumi or Shroomy. Tommy, Blue Lobster, Franchise Cup. They end up in your chat. Hello. Trust AI says, no, I don't trust AI. It's an aggregator. It's a great aggregator. Oh, there's Tommy, making stuff up. Let's see, not reading that. You remind me of Herman Rants. Sharoom Man. I think he's stalking me. I bought you a gift. I don't want it. You bought me a gift? Friday night drink. I couldn't. Once I got on the phone with JAX, because I wanted to know what the hell, why the stream was taken down, because it was taken down completely. Started talking to him, and then it's just like when I was working in Las Vegas. So somebody stopped me in the parking lot. After work, I'd go to the fitness, go to the Gold's Gym or wherever. If somebody stops me and talks to me, 10, 15, I don't end up going. I just lose interest. So it was a Friday, and I thought, I'm not going in. Okay, Curly in green room. Can I interest you in some brand sprinkling new Trump knee pad? Oh, please. Dirk. I don't understand you guys. The ones that, Trump has been so fantastic. Look over that image quality is. The colors are, well, this is the computer. This is my iMac. And I put it on large screen, on my what's the name of it? I have a Panasonic Plasma in there. It looks great. I would have to make the screen smaller, but yeah, it looks better on television. What can I say? Sitting on the dock of the bay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Ooh, you don't want to earn that. That there is fighting words. Oh, I got rid of his quail. Oh, I'd put it up there. Tommy, you're going to have a family someday, right? Let's say you have a daughter, and she's just starting college or something, and she comes home. She says, "Oh, I met the most wonderful young man." "Oh, really?" "Oh, yes." "Oh, he has the sweetest pet." "Oh, a dog, a cat?" "No, he has a quail." What's the first thought you have, Tommy? That your daughter's dating a guy that has a pet quail? I have aggregate sidewalks, says Curly. Oh, they bitch about everything. They make shit up. We know who they are. We know who makes shit up. We know exactly who makes shit up. Where are you? Let's see. What did I do with you? Hey, Dirk, while you're here, did you hear what Jamie said about you? Here we go. This is what they do.
Given me much to work with, so some days the notes are.
Who gives a fuck? Make it up.
Well, yeah.
Make it up. What the fuck? Make it up.
We're definitely ad-libbing. We're ad-libbing.
Yeah, make the shit up. Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
That's what the left does.
Oh, man.
Jamie Opulence on Dirk Diggler.
Have you seen Dirk Diggler? Has anyone seen Dirk Diggler lately?
Oh, yeah, he's around all the time.
That guy's full of shit.
I know.
He's so full of shit.
Oh!
Ho! Ho! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Well, that's true. Everything is food if you're desperate enough, yeah. Okay, I'm ignoring you. Sorry, Green Room. Not sure if you caught any of the franchise club stream. No, I never catch it. OC was there? Give me a timestamp. I'll put it up on X. Docs, not sure if you caught any of the franchise club stream last night, but OC was giving off some unusual sexual energy with his commentary the other night. He's out of control. Typical New Yorker, really. Who's there that can be on alert? I ran on full alert. You know, they were going to, according to Trump, they were going to hang 800 citizens. And he says, well, you know, you better not do that. And I think they called it off, but they're, who knows what's going to go there? What's going to happen there? And you want them to have nuclear weapons. Uh-oh. Well, thank you. I didn't know if it would upset you or, so I gave you first screening of it. I sent you the first one. Morty's done. I could play it over here. I don't want to get struck though, but it's up on X. Docs, that clip on your X page of me on the Green Room show is hysterical. Quality editing, many laughs. He's very rude. He's an ill-mannered young man. He's a crazed gamer. Is that how he treats senior citizens? I mean, it's terrible. Well, you play it on your stream, Green Room. It's your material. Play it over there. Mortimer approves of the editing docs. You're 2 for 2 with the I don't think, in one stream I can please Tommy and Mortimer. Let me have a drink to that. You know, I prefer the Kirkland. This has got a bite to it. City on the deck of the bay, question mark, says Patrick. Hey, I'm going to throw out a question to you, Tommy. Go with your gut. Okay? Don't give me the facts. Go with your gut. Lexus or Mercedes? Morty. Tommy, I just bought a $1,500 sleeping bag. Tommy thought it was funny. Mortimer, the best sleeping bag. Oh, shit. Tommy. Mortimer, too bad. The best sleeping bag started about $4,500. Now, this is different than AD Never Calling, Patrick. This is Patrick, who's also in Texas, but it's not AD Calling. What's up, Patrick, says Tommy. Oh. Ooh. Curly's asking wants to chat for quail recipes. Well, it is well, yeah, you can get that. It's a game. It's a edible game. That's true. Morty says it's better than a rolled up blanket. Mark T. Quail wrapped in bacon. Now come on, that's his pet. Let the best quail this side of the. Okay, let me give you due credit for that. Tommy Latzell, the best quail this side of the Mason-Dixon line. Okay, Patrick. How's it? Staying in. I'll bet you're staying in. You got ice? That ice is terrible. You can't drive anywhere. And if you have power, I don't know if you have underground cables or power lines in Texas. Patrick, give us an update. Dr. Bob Harris voters. Puzzle like that. Oh! I'll play it again for you. I like it too. Where is it?
Ho! Ho! Oh! Oh!
Oh! I'll dig one up, says Lavish. Not for that. I'm not. Tommy, you never catch the franchise clip? You have 12 out of 24 hours of the day to catch it. No. I'm in bed by 8 o'clock. When I do my workouts, and then I'm making some intros. Well, I did Morty's thing. That took a little time. Try getting clips out of a 12-hour stream. And I really don't want to hear what they got to say about me. Here's AD Never Calling. What about you? Yeah, see, they know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be terrible. People are gonna be out of power, and you won't be able to go on the roads at all. AD Never Calling, Patrick B. You got a lot of ice yet? Do you? AD Never Calling. On the low end. Okay, Tom. Well, I didn't ask for that. So you qualified it. On the low end, 40 to 60,000 Lexus. On the high end, Mercedes. The GTR AMG was amazing. I'm really fascinated with their engine, but I try to find if it's reliable on YouTube. The M256, I just think it's fascinating. It's got its own generator in the back, so it's got a 48-volt electrical system to run all the accessories. There's no belts. Now, how cool is that? If it's reliable, and it's an inline six. I kind of always wanted an inline six. Lexus used to make one years ago in one of their 300s, but I'm sure it's, by it a couple of years old. If Costco made a Kirkland car, I'd buy it. Oh, look at lavishly fat. If Costco made a Kirkland, the cognac is very good. Patrick, AD, not much yet. Not much ice yet. Patrick's in Texas, but here you are getting hammered soon. It's just now been freezing for a few hours. Oh, and then rain on top of it. You better know where your flashlight is. Either one of you have a backup generator? Oh, that's bad. Power lines almost everywhere. Hopefully not too much ice. It's not looking good. Now, my weatherman down here, when he gets excited, he hates the other ones that, no, well, that's a bad word. He's really disgusted with the ones that hype the weather, to get views. And he never does that. But he's really concerned about this one. Tommy is laughing at Green Room. Ice is a tree killer too. Oh yeah, I don't like, not near the house, especially down now here, with the wind, with the hurricanes. So I'm glad that I'm not planting any trees around here. Bison. Oh, look at that. What, you think you're going to lose some power there, Morty? You need something to put on your bed to stay warm? Tommy says Bison, GWS by Western Mountaineering or PhD K series for sleeping bags. There you go. Sleeping bag is required for a morning stream. Oh, that's terrible. Well, that's good in a way, because at least you're not out on the road at 1 a.m. and then when you wake up, if some people try to drive, they won't get out of their driveway. I mean, that would be crazy. We get slammed at 1 a.m., Docs, with 2 to 4 inches of ice. That's bad. Most predict the power will be out for many days. That's a lot of power lines down. And there was the guy from Texas saying, oh, we got the grid, we got backup, we got wind and solar, and we got the batteries. I'm thinking, this is going to be bad. Lavishly Fat's up in Canada. We don't get something TG Kirkland spirits up here where I'm in Canada due to the regulatory bullshit around alcohol in my province yet. Best of luck to Curly. Stay warm down there in Texas. Yeah, be safe. AD never calling. Talked to my buddy in Richardson today. He's worried. Well, you got to take it seriously. You know it was coming, or I'm sure it's happened before. You got to be ready. Okay, very good. All right, caught up with the comments. 1 hour, 24 minutes. Having the brandy here. See, he wants me to time him out so he can go cry to everybody that I banned him. Oh, here's another guy. There's another guy who complains to Watch Nicholas. Oh, he banned you. He was gone a long time ago, and now he's crying to get back on. Sorry, that happens. Patrick, mark it. Yeah, I think I'm being stalked. There's the ageism. There it is. This is how he treats the seniors, Gramps, I don't know. Maybe you should be on a psychiatrist's couch. Something about daddy, maybe? I don't know. AD never calling. Yes. Ice sucks. So many power lines will be down. It's going to take a while to repair. Oh, God. Can you imagine being out of power for days? And I got an all-electric house. But it's cold enough. I mean, you can put your food in an ice chest, put outside if it's cold enough. Keep the coyotes out of it. It's going to take a while to repair hundreds of miles of line. Once the power goes out, I'll have to pull all my pool plugs and dismantle my equipment. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's bad. Bad. Let's see. Pasta. Now, you're in Pennsylvania. 12 to 15 inches here, but could be more. Of snow? Jeez. I think JAX is going to get hit too. Could be more depending on how the storm goes. Will not be ice here, all snow, supposedly. I thought so. Good for you. Are you going to let a neighbor come over? If they're shaking in the cold? Yes, Docs, I have a generator power. Good for you. You got backup. Okay, sorry about the pronunciation, Tommy. Patrick, I lowered and drained my equipment this time ahead of time. Oh, preparation. Patrick, AD never calling. I lowered and drained my equipment this time. Got burned in 2021. AD never calling. I miss a good old snowstorm where nothing bad happens except cooking a lot of food. Again, Sunday, 84 degrees, Central Florida. AD compliments, Patrick. Oh, wow. Marcelo, he says, I'm back, baby. I learned, he's got 44 people watching. Good for him. What about Morty? Is Morty going to stream? Morty's Diner. I don't see it. Oh, speaking of which. JAX, there is no stream Saturday morning, which will be late tonight. So tomorrow's Saturday, 3:15 a.m., there is no show. Now, is he back Sunday morning or Monday morning? I don't know. Has Marcelo learned anything at any time? I think Archie had a guest host tonight. I don't think he was even on. No, he's there. And where is he at? Shenzhen, Mrs. Lai's son's room. I don't know how long he's good there. When does he get kicked out? I just saw my thumbnail off to the side. I thought it was a real weather report until I saw Curly watch Nicholas Bob Bateman. I go, Morty. I go, what? Oh, Patrick doesn't have a generator, though. I have. Really? Wow, nice. 80 never calling, but never fear, I have Starlink, bitches. You're connected to the world if you got that thing. Good for you. See what's going on. I thought about getting that, and I thought it's just like, I got my phone. I got 5G. I don't know. But that is cool. According to Dr. Bob, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Marcelo is the new green room. Jenny Cream Ale. Laughing. Is there something wrong with a Texas senator? Starlink, so we know our senator is alive. Ted Cruz facing criticism and backlash on social media for reportedly flying out of Texas to California ahead of the incoming severe winter storm. What's he supposed to do? Stay there and be stranded somewhere? This has sparked memes, outrage. Really? His 2021 trip. Oh yeah, he's supposed to hang around. they're always going to find. They're going to find something to yell about. Sounds good. Patrick's going to have a big pot of chicken and dumpling tomorrow. I don't know anything about him, really. I know he's originally from South America. Marco left school. Marcelo left school in fourth. I have no idea. And now look at him. He's got all sorts of Daytonas. All right, 7 people watching. So let's say goodbye to... Where's Shroom going? There he is. It's so funny. Yeah, I think I'm being stalked. Now he's talking about me over on the Marcelo stream. A very disturbed individual, I think. 80 neighbor calling. Ted Cruz should get a generator and a Starlink like his other senator. Doc's on the ice. Doc's is ice free. The Central Florida CFN Global. That was a beautiful day today. I mean, it was just fantastic. All right, 3 people. I guess it's time to go. 1 hour, 35 minutes. Again, no Jackson Dr. Bob show Saturday morning or late night. Will not be. Oh, I got 6 people back. Oh, you didn't like Marcelo's stream? Hey, you lost 4 people. Oh, down to 3. All right. Thank you.